Hi everyone, this is Messenger Marie-Elaine and I have this week's message from the universe for you. So as you know, I like to do everything on inspiration, intuition, impulse. I never know where this message is going to go until I actually sit down and start planning it out, and I just am guided by thoughts that come to me at the time. And today we have got, I want to say complex, because there's 4 elements to each choice. So to help you out here, I've actually created, it took me a few hours to do this morning, but anyway, a summary of all of these choices. So if you would like to have a copy later, just message me and I'll email it to you. Or, this is another request, not a request, it's a favour. I'm going to leave a link in this video to my vlog. If you're not watching it from my vlog, would you do me a favour and just click on that link and watch it from there? Because a couple of weeks ago, the messages from the animal was in the top 10% of all vlogs on the Shopify platform. That really excited me. So I'm going to see if I can actually top that and get into the top 5% with your help, of course. So if you wouldn't mind and you're watching this on YouTube, would you just click on the link and finish watching that video on my vlog? I'd really appreciate it. And there's an opportunity to leave your email address and I will send a copy of this summary to everybody on my email list so that you can actually research and get some more messages from the universe, because there's always more. And I'm only sharing what flows to me today, but through your own research, through your own investigation, you could be led to another message. Okay, and the other thing I just want to say before I start getting into the choices is that it is a full moon today. And this is a perfect opportunity to sit down and just release. And being the Cancer full moon, I feel it's all guided by emotions. And in the context of today's message, I'm going to refer to this as self. This is something that I feel that these messages are an element of your essence that could be enhanced through awareness. So let's see what's going on with these choices. Oh, and finally, sorry, before we get into the reveal, if you're watching this video and you haven't seen the choices, I've called upon Mother Nature today and we have a choice of 4 trees. And these trees are a snow tree, one that was just glistening and covered in beautiful white snow. Then we have a golden tree, which was just full of these beautiful autumn leaves. We have a red tree, which was inspired by the Canadian maple. And we have a pink tree, which was inspired by cherry blossom. So which one of those choices appeals to you? All right, so have you allowed yourself to resonate with one? Let's start with the first one, which is the snow tree. Oh, sorry, because I told you there's a lot to share. So how has this message come about? So I put up these choices based on trees, and then I thought, okay, let me start with the colour card. So I went to my colour card deck, and I chose the colour, this one here, by Inga Segal. That was the best representation of your choice. So snow tree being white. Then from there, the white, or the card, there was a number. And so what I did, I thought, well, there must be a meaning behind that number. So then I got my crystal cards, there's my book, and I sat down and I put a number next to the crystal cards. So number 39 here resonates or was in alignment with a crystal choice. So then I did the angel number 39, and then to finish it off, I went to Google and I looked for a tarot card generator, and I randomly allowed the universe to direct me to a tarot card to complete this message. So that's how this came about. Now back to the snow choice. So the number driving this choice is the number 39, and the white My initial thoughts before I even started delving into this, and I was thinking about what does that represent? And the words frosty relationship with self bubbled up to me. And I thought, oh, so maybe this is the essence or the tone of this message. It's about your relationship, and I feel that you probably, if you chose the snow tree, that you're a little bit cold with who you are. So the white card is all about lightening up. It's time to release what I feel is the emotional, it's a tough word, but anyway, you'll get the drift, baggage that could be weighing you down and you're carrying it with you. And just a bit of a sidetrack here, I actually chose the snow tree myself, and I can definitely connect to this message. I always choose one before I start delving in because I like to get the message as well. So it's also surrounding yourself with white. So because this colour is going to help you gain clarity and understanding about the reason why you're protecting yourself in the first place. Because we live in this beautiful, loving universe, and when we understand how it all works, I don't believe we need to put barriers around us to protect ourselves. That's a little bit fear-driven. Okay, so the crystal card, the 39th in the crystal deck, was Stitch Knight in Serpentine. I think it's the Stitch Knight. And this is all about clearing your energy centers and detoxifying your thoughts. You know, so fear and negativity are probably preventing you from experiencing this joyful and loving time on planet Earth. And so you can change that by consciously choosing love and trust the universe instead of fearing it. And something that came to me the other day when I was with a group of people, and we did this fabulous nature tour, which with an Aboriginal Indigenous leader, and we were talking, and I found myself saying, you know, we're not born with fear. We become fear as life progresses. So just something to be mindful of. Now, the number 39 is a message from your angels for you to let go of any issues or situations that are no longer positively serving you in your life. So see how that number really seems to connect with everything regarding our initial snow tree choice. And what else have we got here? Have no fear or lack of loss, as you can trust that there is something better coming your way. And the tarot card that the random selector led us to today was the Four of Swords. And in the context of this message, I'm asking you to use some contemplation under this full moon energy, which is around us right now, to call a truce with your thoughts and possibly anxious or negative thoughts, and just allow yourself some time to heal. And I've got a mantra here for you, and it is, there is nothing to fear. You are eternally surrounded by love. Okay, so I'd love to hear how that connects with you if you were drawn to the snow choice. I think this is going to be a long video. Okay, so number 2, here we go. Were you drawn to the golden tree? Okay, and initially, as soon as I thought gold, I thought of abundance. But because this is a message about self, all choices will come back to self, I thought it's about you feeling worthy of your share of abundance. And abundance just doesn't mean money. It could be abundance of happiness. It could be an abundance of relationships. It could be abundance of whatever you choose it to mean. So here we go. The colour card, which leads this message, is the gold, and the number 9. And so 9 was the driving force behind the rest of this message. So what have I got here? I've made some notes, so excuse me if I just draw. Okay, so gold attracts abundance, expands your awareness, and helps you connect to wisdom and profound knowledge. Okay, so I'd love for you over the next few days to really visualize this beautiful stream of golden energy and immersing yourself in this golden flow like sunlight with sparkles, and just absorbing some of that so that you can actually sparkle, which you're meant to be doing. So, and the crystal card attached to this choice was calcite, and it is your energy levels are on the increase, and you will soon find yourself find a new sense of vitality and enthusiasm for life. An exciting new adventure awaits for you. Venture, not adventure, venture awaits for you. So I think it's time, under this fabulous releasing energy of the Cancer emotional moon, to spend some time just acknowledging that you possibly have felt a lack of self-love, and that you are going to make a deliberate choice to change that, and to be consciously aware, awareness is everything, of what thoughts you're putting out there to the universe, and just replacing it with something pleasing and uplifting as soon as you notice that you're going down that path that's not going to take you to where you really want to be. Okay, so the number 9 is an indication, I love how all of this meshes together, is an indication that it's time to end a phase or situation or belief that is no longer serving you. Rest assured that a new will enter into your life that will enhance and benefit your life and lifestyle in many ways. Prepare yourself today, as there's much work awaiting for you. So I believe that is all part of, just being aware of the thoughts that you're putting out there. Now, your tarot card was the Knight of Pentacles. And like I said, in the context of this message, there is the traditional tarot meaning, but this is what I felt when I was doing my research, that the Knight is a messenger to say that everything that you are going to undertake will have a successful outcome, providing that you tap into that awareness and do that, internal work. Oh, and here's a mantra. I have one for you, snow people. I forgot to share it with you. But the golden mantra is, I allow abundance to flow to me with ease and grace. I create abundance with love and joy. And I'll just backtrack here for the mantra for snow. There is maybe I've said it, I'm sorry. There is nothing to fear. You are eternally surrounded by love. Okay, sorry if I'm repeating myself. Like I said, there's a lot to get through, and I get a little bit excited sharing these messages with you. So now we are on to the red choice, the red tree. And here is the colour card, which is all about free yourself from pain, and the number 30. But my initial thought when I was contemplating this red choice, I did feel that there was an essence of surrendering and letting go of some emotional struggle that you could be carrying with you because of a pain from the past. So this is all about, once again, having that awareness. And the crystal card, based on the number 30, was the Moonstone. So how cool is that? And the Moonstone is all about allowing your emotions to flow free during this releasing moon energy. And I'd love for you to face the moonlight and deliberately say to this moon energy that you would like to release that pain from the past and allow the moonlight to shine down and put a light on it. And this is what I saw when I was typing up this message. I saw this pool, like a pot of boiling water, and the water becoming vapour and going out and dispersing into the air. And that's what I'd like to do, suggest for you, to put a visual pot of water with any of those hurts that can be released under the moonlight into that water, and watch it vaporize and go back out there into the ethers and release it once and for all. These, I believe, visualization techniques with deliberate intention can be very healing. And your number 30 from the angels encourages you to be open and honest with others, but I'd say primarily with yourself, and allow yourself to experience joy and optimism, because this in turn will manifest positive results in all areas of your life. So, and maybe some of you thinking, no, I can't connect with this message, Marjolyn. I don't really have any pain. My intuition is telling me that there is a childhood event, because most of our unfounded beliefs seem to be born through a childhood experience because we're so young and innocent, we just trust everything, and then all of a sudden life comes along and throws a little spike into that. So maybe just sit down under the moon energy and say, is there something that you could draw attention to me that I may need to release because unconsciously I am holding on to this. So, and your tarot card that the universe sent our way was the Five of Swords. And in the context of this message, because that to me is like the battle card, I saw this as a willingness of yourself to finally let it go. Because if you know the Five of Swords tarot card, there's a man holding there very proud with two swords and other people walking away looking defeated. And in the traditional sense of the tarot card, that to me is like a hollow victory. But I just thought that this card was a personal victory for yourself, and those other people walking away are the shadow sides of yourself that you have the awareness now that they were holding you back for whatever reason, and you can release some of that pain that perhaps you were hanging on to. And the mantra that I have for you is, I allow healing, love and light to surround me, and I allow my magical abilities to be restored to full potential. So can I suggest that possibly you just focus on the healing power of love and the colour of red? Okay, now, universe, from the message for the pink choice. It was number 25, let love in. Okay, and your crystal is rhodonite. Okay, so what have I got here? So my initial feeling always went to blossoming. I could see something about something new coming into life. And so what I put down when I was typing this up for you was blossoming into a new you, a newfound sense of self-love, because there's probably a similar theme going through all of these choices because it's all about self. Have you put, I see a stop sign up, a stop sign saying, please don't get too close, please. I don't want to get hurt. Perhaps there was an event, an unrequited love event or some sort of event where it ended abruptly and that caused you some pain, because now it's time to let it back. And your crystal card, rhodonite, is love is always full of, life is always full of potential, and you are actually on the right path now. Don't be discouraged by past events and setbacks. So don't let the past taint your future, because it's okay to start loving and trusting again. Now, the number that I had for you was number 25, and this is all about angel number 25 brings a message that you have faith and you have to trust yourself and encourage yourself to stay strong, because your life is and will be better when you can start trusting again. The changes ahead may come about in unexpected ways, but trust that they will be of positive nature. Know that you are safe and protected by your angels throughout these transitions. Cool. And the tarot card I got for you was the Hanged Man. And in the context of this message, I got immediately, as soon as I saw the card, an opportunity. You've got to flip yourself to see things differently, because at the moment you're possibly allowing, like I said, the past to taint your future, and you keep looking back at that past event. So now the Hangman's asking you to just flip it, to look at things completely different through a new set of lenses and see what beautiful new vision you can glean from, changing the way you look at things. And your mantra is, I open my heart to receive the love of divine. So, immerse yourself in this beautiful pink light and just rose quartz, love. Carry a piece of rose quartz with you. Get some rhodonite and just be positive as best you can to to know that, you know, trust, I think, is possibly the emotion that I'm feeling from this collection of messages that you're being guided to do. Trust in yourself. Okay, so like I said, I have this lovely PDF with all of these choices summarized for you. If you'd like a copy, you can message me on Facebook, jump across to my Marjolyn-Spirt-Art page and just leave your email in the pop-up that appears, and I will do a bulk mail out for everybody that wants one. Now, I like to share with you a little bit about my art journey. I'm just a newbie artist, and, you know, I have a lack of belief in self, and I always think that there are always better people out there than myself. But that's something that I have to learn to overcome. And last night, I sat down and I created this cute little owl. He's got a little bit more work to do. I've got to fill in this bottom bit here, but I just really find him, what's the word I was looking for? Comforting. I just like the innocence that expression is looking back at me, and it's like saying, it's okay, you know, just be who you are. So that's my message, and what I'm going to do is, rather than give this away, because then I have to make sure that, you know, I find you and I have to post it, I'm going to upload it to the website, and I will randomly select somebody who requests a PDF from me, and I will organise a print of that to be shipped to you. That's probably easier. So if you would like to get to be the recipient of my cute little, who knows, baby owl, yeah, just leave a message, an email, request for the PDF, and I'll randomly select somebody and contact you to say, where could I send this little owl print to you? Okay, thank you very much. And if you're still here right at the very end, please, I'd be very appreciative if you could watch this video, or watch again, from the vlog on my website, and see if I can get into the top 5% of all of the vlogs on the Shopify platform. Thank you very much, and I look forward to sharing another message with you next week. Bye.